Top of the time to you, my name is Fezhead, and today, this is a recap of Fezhead and Friends Season 1 to prepare everyone for Fezhead and Friends Season 2. Which is in a month. Why am I doing this? I should be waiting a couple weeks. I'm running out of teaser trailer ideas, so recap now is the perfect time. Anyway, let's get to this recap. Episode 1. Fezhead, after coming home from school, runs into a weird clone of himself from another dimension. He thinks the clone is there to kill him, but in reality, the clone's only there to become an ally, start a very unlikely alliance. Episode 2. Lord Fez gets a new outfit. Mentions he likes space, and yeah, that's about it for the episode. I don't know why I made this, it was mostly filler. Episode 3, another filler episode, but this one came with some plot for the character. Lord Fez discovers what rain is, and explains why it likes space, because it reminds him of the darkness of the shadow dimension. Kind of depressing, but also not at the same time. And here we learn who the villain is of the story. The Shadow King. Yeah, this episode was kind of filler, but had a tiny bit of plot. Yeah. Anyway, on to episode 4. Episode 4. Training. Yeah, the title says it all. Fezhead and Lord Fez train. Fezhead gets hurt and runs off. Lord Fez tries to apologize. Kind of filler. Most of these episodes are filler. But anyway. On to episode 5. Episode 5. Lord Fez is trying to apologize to Fezhead after what happened during the training, when he meets the Shadow King. The episode ends with Lord Fez going with the Shadow King back to the Shadow Dimension. We'll talk about that again later. This episode's kind of filler anyway. All of them are. No, not all of them. Most of them are filler. There'll be more filler episodes in season 2. Anyway, episode 6. Turns out Fezhead was ignoring Lord Fez because he was working on interdimensional travel, which he messes up and accidentally brings beings from another dimension here. He brings Dream and Wilbur Soot from the Dream SMP dimension to our world. I suppose that's what I'll call it. Our dimension. The dimension where every human is from. Everyone on the planet. Where they're all normal beings. Anyway, he ends the episode by killing Dream, saying a really cringy line that I regret putting into the script. And kind of makes friends with Wilbur Soot, which will come back in season 2. Some people are gonna hate me for that. Yeah, I don't care. It's my own show. Oh. This is the longest part of the recap. This is the longest episode I've recapped. Okay. On to the next one. Episode 7. Lord Fez returns to the Shadow Dimension. He finds out the Shadow Dimension is in ruins. His home is destroyed, leaving only his father's scarf, which for some people was the only line of dialogue you could actually hear in that episode, in the next episode. Anyway, on to episode 8. Yeah, it's episode 8. Jeez. Oh, I lost count for a second. Anyway, on to episode 8. Episode 8. a few of my friends call episode 8 the My Father's Scarf episode, because it's the only line of dialogue you can actually hear. But Fezhead learns what happened between Lord Fez and the Shadow King, learned what happened to the Shadow Dimension, and learned how powerful the Shadow King is. And the episode ends with Fezhead shouting at Lord Fez, asking, do they need a plan? Well, what is the plan? Oh god. Right, on to episode 9. Episode 9 was mainly a preparation episode. But yeah. Fezhead makes his interdimensional replacement gun unstable to try obliterate the Shadow King, which works. Kind of spoilers, but people have probably seen the episodes already, because it's going up the day after I record it. Anyway, so after they've planned, Fezhead gets these really cool square goggles. Now, I'm not saying what they're from, I'm going to leave that for you guys to guess, but it is from a costume from a certain YouTuber that I had an obsession with before the Dream SMP appeared. Yeah. People who've known me for a while will know who that is. Anyway, on to episode 10. The final episode. Episode 10. The final battle. Lord Fez chickens out, leaving Fezhead to die, which is kind of ignorant of him. Then again, he's a shadow version of Fezhead, of course he's ignorant. Well, he's a tiny bit ignorant. He was also trying to save himself. Fezhead ultimately kills the Shadow King, but gets trapped in the Shadow Dimension, which we will explore in Season 2. Right, that's gonna be it for the recap. All 10 episodes of Fezhead and Friends. There's gonna be a lot of clips I'm gonna have to edit together. This was recorded a day before it's going up. If I actually upload it when I'm planning to upload it. If not, you know what, you'll know. You'll know when it was filmed. Well, people I speak with on a daily basis will know when this was filmed. They'll be able to tell by the outfit. Mainly the t-shirts, that's all you can see. Anyway, to be continued in Fezhead and Friends Season 2, which comes out, which I've actually changed the release date. 23rd of October is the new release date. I made it a bit earlier because that's the Saturday, I think, that I have my midterm break when I get out of school. Yes, I'm aware there's a mess behind me. It has absolutely nothing to do with anything YouTube related. It's just a mess. Should clean that up before I recorded, but I've said too much for me to go and re-record all this. So, I guess this is it. There might be one more teaser trailer, maybe even 2 more teaser trailers before the release of Fezhead and Friends Season 2. One of those teaser trailers might be an actual full trailer. Nobody will complain about that, but yeah. See you in Season 2. That's all I have for now, and goodbye. Yes, I am aware how bad the microphone quality was for this whole episode.